talk to you today about doing what you love, not what you don't love, and finding something that gets you excited. And I'm going to read you a question from Helen. She says, basically, I just find it difficult to find motivation to do even everyday things like cleaning or tackling a goal. For example, painting all my doors. I have so much that I'm grateful for, and I'm not clinically depressed, that I wonder if I have just gotten lazy in my retired life. So, Helen, I want to say to you and to anybody else who's retired or getting ready to retire, or even if you're in a life transition or you're feeling bored with what you've been doing and you just don't know what to do next, this can apply to anybody, really, in those situations. A lot of times when we let go of the old, a piece of our identity falls away, and that grief process that we go through makes us feel numb, right? It makes us feel sad. It makes us feel like we don't have a life, we don't have an identity, we don't have a purpose. I've gotten several notes from women specifically who, their kids have grown up, or they're looking for a way to switch from homemaker to a career of some kind, or work in the world, something that brings them more meaning. And this applies to all of us in that situation when we're leaving behind what we've done and we're looking forward to something else. So there's that aspect to look at of, okay, do I just need to go through a grief process and transition, and remembering that when I let go of the old, I need to be in a womb for a while. I need to be in the caterpillar cocoon stage, not the caterpillar stage, sorry, the cocoon stage of my transition. So in that transition, we need to honor the quiet space to become something new, to become that butterfly. And in that space, there's not always motivation to do anything, which is fine. It's a winter phase. You don't do a lot in the winter. It's totally okay and natural. And the more you fight it, kind of the more it prolongs that phase. So, because getting quiet and getting silent allows something new to grow, right? The seeds are germinating under the soil there, and they're getting ready to sprout. And before you know it, it's springtime again, and something draws your attention. Now, the trick here is to allow your attention to be drawn when it's drawn to something new, because it's going to surprise you. That new thing, the butterfly starts to push itself out of the cocoon, and it's like, whoa, I have wings! What? How did that happen? It goes flying off like, whoa, I can fly! The caterpillar had no idea. The little juicy thing in the cocoon had no idea what it was becoming. When you were in your mother's womb, you had no idea what you were becoming. You were just, what is this? Even as infants, what is this body? You look at infants, you're like, whoa, is that my hand? They kind of look like they're on an acid trip. and, and I just want to say, something emerges. When you nurture yourself in the space that you're in, something emerges around what it is that you love. And honoring that is important. So maybe at one point you loved painting your doors. Maybe today you don't love painting your doors. And that's totally okay. It's like your first year in college. You kind of explore. Maybe, I'm going to go learn a little bit about this, and learn a little about that, a little bit about this. Eventually something catches. And you're like, I want to go deep into that now. Deep into that. You're a new person. Think of yourself as an infant in these situations. You're a new person. You're just exploring this new person within you. Now, alongside of that, there's this aspect of doing what we love rather than doing what needs to be done. Helen, maybe you're just over, having to do these things that just need to be done, and that's fine. I mean, not all of us can hire somebody to paint the doors for us, or to do the dishes for us, or to make food for us, and that's fine. We need to take care of ourselves. And you say, you're not clinically depressed, you're just going through this transition. And so it can be hard and really boring to experience that. But as much as you can, I encourage you to have somebody else do the things that you don't want to do. And this applies to anybody across the board. If you're starting your own business, if you're, a homemaker, if you are doing some kind of project, if you have something in your home, have tasks in your home that need to be done, but you don't love doing them. As much as you can, talk to the people around you and say, hey, I don't love doing this at all. Like, I hate it. Does one of you not mind taking that task over? We assume we need to do certain things, but there might be help out there. If you're in a business specifically, if you're trying to run a project to do your own business and you have the resources, hiring somebody to do something for you that you really don't like to do is the much better option. Because if you can focus on doing what you love and what you're really good at, the whole project's going to be so much better, right? Now, you can't always do that, right? You don't have the resources, the money, etc. to do that, and that's fine. But as much as you can, strive towards, kind of lean into, okay, I'm going to focus on doing what I love, and I am going to hire out, to people who have the strength that I don't, those other things. Either allowing yourself to be in that cocoon stage and gently exploring new things, allowing that shoot to come out, the butterfly to come out in this phase, experiencing the letting go of the old, and also in general, not just in this situation, giving the tasks away that you don't love to do to other people as much as possible. Hope that helps. Would love to hear any comments, any of your stories. Stories are what make the world go round, as you know. So please don't hesitate to share. Do well. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.